So how do you go about checking for mites in the beehive? In this video, we'll show you how to check for Varroa mites in the beehives in one simple step. Coming up. This is your first time on my channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Beehive. My mission is to help young beekeepers have an extraordinary experience in beekeeping. We're going to show tips, tricks, and tutorials about beekeeping to help you get the most out of your bees. Consider subscribing if you want to be a better beekeeper, and hit the like button if you like this video. Let's get started. So what we're going to use to do the mite check in our beehives is we're going to use this little modified dirt devil vacuum cleaner. We've got a little ball jar down here on the bottom, and you can go to Randy Oliver's website. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to learn how to make one of those. He's got directions. I actually saw it on Ian Sepler's Canadian Beekeeper's blog, and I just figured out how to do it myself. I looked at his, but we'll get some directions. Then use isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol. You put that in a jar, and then when you shake it, the bees release mites. It does kill the honeybees, but if you don't check for mites, you're probably going to lose your bees anyway. This is the jar that we're going to dump the bees into. Actually, the bees stay in this jar, and the alcohol and mites that come off will be in here. And you can actually buy this little device here. I made one, just 2 ball rings with a spraying alcohol link to one you can buy that has the 2 jars. It's already done, but this is the equipment we're going to use to do miting. So what we're going to do our mite test is we're going to open this hive up. You can see these are all natural hives, lots of weeds. I'm going to try to take a sample from right here in the middle of the brood chamber. This is a double brood box. It's actually 2 loops side by side, so I'm going to take a sample from each one. But you want to take about a quarter cup of these, which is about that high in your jar. This is the jar we're going to dump into. So that's our alcohol to about that level. We're going to suck the bees up, and then we'll shake them, and then we'll do a mite check. So the first thing we're going to do is our hive, and our smoke's growing here. This is the end of the fall flow. Probably got a week or so going around. So these are pretty mellow. They're bringing tons of goldenrod pollen and nectar, and beautiful day out today. Probably about 85 degrees, pretty warm, about 15 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year here in Northwest Indiana, United States. But we got lucky this year, so we'll take it. So we're going to take this honey off. We haven't harvested the honey yet. It's all honey. That's okay. We'll get to it here. What is? It's going to be still on pretty tight. We've got in this side a while, so they're percolating here right now for winter. Carry. Pull this off to the side. Down here. And peek. And we're pretty happy. Pretty full. I'm going to pop this. So you have your choice. You have double G, you can do this from the bottom or the top. I've opened several of my hives the last couple of weeks. I found that most of the broods in the bottom, they're back on the top. So I'm going to take the nurse bees from this area because I believe those are closer to the brood than maybe up here. But with this device, it's pretty easy. You suck them up from up here. Just want to walk it over the queen. So that's about half of these that I want to get. I'll turn that off, sit down, I can close this side back up, and then I'll do the other side, same way. These are double side by side, that's kind of how I run my bees. And again, I'll do the same thing back here, you can see it. I can see quite a bit of brood down there, 2 or 3 frames. That's watching my bee over there. That was about right. So that's all there is to that sampling. So I'm going to use the vacuum really quickly. I like this method because I have lots of hives and I'm really busy. I don't have time to pull frames and shake them in the little tub and do all that. That's a great method. If you want to look up some videos about doing that method, I'll put some links in the description. There's nothing wrong with that method. But if you want to do it quickly, you can do this. Honey back on. It's not quite full, you can get very light this time of year, but I believe swarmed, and so we get a lot of honey out of this one. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. You're busy. So to recap, what you really want to do is get your nurse bees from as close to the brood as you want. If you want to take frames out and suck the nurse bees right off the frame when there's a brood, that's probably the best way to do it. But you can do it like this nonetheless. And so there are the bees. So what we're going to do, I'm going to this one fall. Take the gloves off. A little easier to do. Just unscrew that. Throw the device on. And we're going to shake those up. And you want to agitate them quite a while. At least a minute probably. Because the mites actually are attached quite a bit to the honeybees. And if you want to do this process with the powdered sugar, then you won't, then your bees will survive. The problem with that is powdered sugar doesn't, in the aspect of releasing the mites, you might not get a count as accurate as you think it is. And that's what all scientists are saying. Shake the alcohol down there. As you can see, it's very dirty. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm going to try to focus on this jar. But what I found is 2 mites. There are 2 mites in here. So we've got our alcohol. Now I'm going to pour it into this jar. Paper towel in it. And that's going to let the alcohol through. And it's going to catch any mites or debris. Alright, let's pull it out of there and see what we got. And so that's just an indication of where mite levels are at. So it's not 0, but it's not 5 or 10 or 20. So we found 2 mites in approximately 300 bees. That's what a core cup is. So if you do the math, 2 divided by 300, you're at 0.66. So you're not even at 1 mite for your threshold. So typically, they tell you if you're at 5, you should treat. 3, some people treat 1. That's personal preference. But the whole point of this video is just to show you how to check for mites so you can get a baseline of the numbers. You should do this in the spring, and as your hive progresses, this is fall. So I'm pretty happy with 0.66 on the fall because typically, that's when you have a really high mite count, and you might have a panic. You might get 5 or 10 mites in a sample like that. And then you get a really bad infestation, and this hive's going to crash and probably die by November. Because right now, there's tons of pollen, everything's fine. But if you have that kind of mite level, as soon as the brood's gone, all those mites jump on the back of the bees, and they suck the life out of them. Literally, you can come back here in November, do your final check, make sure you're excited for winter, and these guys will be dead. And that's the frustration with mites. So that's why this mite check is so important. You may even be a trick keeper. The time of trick, you should still test to see where things are at. So if hive 2 guy, you can say, well, I checked that one pretty high, maybe that strain's good, or maybe I'm going to do something different, or maybe I'm going to try something a little different, some other kind of a soft treatment, or whatever. Just do the mite check for your own education to see where your levels are, and I think it'll help you a lot. It'll definitely help new beekeepers understand how the mites can grow, and this time of year and fall they grow at a tremendous rate, much faster than the bees, and that's why your hive will crash and die. And you come back in the spring, oh man, I lost my bees, what am I doing? And so this is probably the number one thing that new beekeepers miss, is they think, well, I don't see the mites, I don't see my bees, I'm going to pray for the best and hope for the best. And in North America, that just doesn't work anymore. We have such a mite infestation in this part of the world that you really just can't look the other way unless you want to buy bees area, and that's great for protecting bees. So you manufacturers, if you don't want to do it, you want to buy bees, that's great. But if you want to try to get some bees that propagate and then they go split next year and get big, you can see what a real hive does after the first year, how big they get. You might want to think about doing some kind of treatment. And we'll put some videos up about what to do for tree. Right now, we just want to talk about getting a sample and getting a baseline understanding that you probably have mites in your. So If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it, especially with new beekeepers who think, you know, they don't really want to deal with it, it's getting late in the season. It's not too late, you can still check your mites, still plenty of time to treat, especially if you find a mite count 5 or 10 or 12 and sample like that, you have to do something because the hive won't survive if you find that many mites in that small sample. The other thing you can do is you can do multiple hives. I do 2, this is side by side, but you might want to do, you know, 10 or 15% of your apiary. I have a lot of hives, so I do small sampling, about 10 or 15%. If you have just 5 or 6, you know, you know, it doesn't take that long. Even the manual method, we take a couple of out of bin, it doesn't take that long, you only have a few hives. You can do it in an hour, less than an hour, probably half an hour if you have enough. So it's worth doing, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and please post your comments below. If you like it or not, when you treat, when you don't. And as always, be extraordinary.